Hi there, everyone. I am going to add in my information before I set this down, and we will get started in just a few short minutes at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Okay. Hi. Welcome. How are you today? Ready to learn some tarot? I got a good one. We're going to do some cool retrograde reads today for all the signs as well, so we'll check that out. Also, I have a pizza coming, so I might get up to get a pizza in just a minute for my kiddo. Just sage in here real quick. I am doing okay. Had kind of a rough work day, but it's getting better. There we go. I was doing some reading, so we'll clear that energy out. Eliza, where are you? She'll get on at 7 probably. Okay. Hi, welcome. Put your name below and your sign if it's your first time joining. We're going to learn some tarot on dream spreads today and then do Mercury retrograde check-ins. And that will be starting on the 30th. So we're doing like a little bit of pre-shadow retrograde readings. Cool signs. Okay. All right. If you have a $5 question, just throw it in the box. It's on the bottom of your screen to the right, and we'll answer those at the end. So we'll do like a quick spread. We'll do it with just tarot, then just oracle cards. If you haven't seen my mine before, my dogs are crazy and my child is loud, and we just roll with it. Also, we're gonna get a pizza soon, so we'll have to go into the door, which is right over there. So, who's interested to learn the dream interpretation spread today? Hey, girl, welcome. So we're going to be using the new... Hi, Sophia the Virgo. We're so happy you're here. Thanks for coming. So we always, on Tuesdays, teach a quick spread for tarot beginners. And then we roll into... We're going to do Mercury retrograde pre-shadow for all signs. And then we will do $5 questions. So if you have one, throw it in the box. Okay. We'll give it, 7 o'clock. Okay, let's roll. All right, so this is a 6 card. Excuse my drawing. I'm an analyst and not an artist, if you can't tell. So this is our dream interpretation spread. So it consists of 6 cards, and we start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So basically, the 1 is in the middle. We go 2, 3, left, right, 4, 5, 6, all the way across the bottom. And 1 is the reason, so why you had the dream in the first place. The meaning, what was the meaning of the dream? The guide, message from your spirit guide that was delivered via the dream. The mind, what energies, messages, themes are at play from your subconscious mind. 5 is the message, so the message the dream is telling you or the lesson it's helping you learn. Thanks, babe. Hi, Amanda. Welcome. And 6, the call. What is your call to action? So here, Amanda, this is the dream interpretation spread we're doing today. So, okay. So who has had a dream recently that would like to volunteer to be our lovely assistant? I'll wait. One of you. So we'll probably do like a quick, I'll do this one. I'll do a quick tarot spread, and then we'll add the oracles in the second part, like we usually do. And you can add really any combination of oracles or any combination of cards. It could be like a pile if that works for you. But since we're doing kind of like a basic teaching tonight, we're just going to do our usual tarot, and then we'll go with Carter. I don't know what happened to him. Never mind. You had that dream about, yeah. Okay, so we're going to do Eliza. So for those of you that are new, Eliza is one of my regular clients and a Capricorn, and her, oh, you have one? Eliza, we can do both. Sophia, okay, so let's, you don't have to tell me your dream, but let's roll into this for you. We'll do yours too. Carter, help. Thank you. That has glass in it still. Okay. So I'm just gonna, Sophia, meditate on your energy real quick, and you tell me if, you know, the dream interpretation resonates with you. Okay. So Spirit, please connect me with Sophia, the Virgo's energy regarding her dream, and tell me the reason for the dream. Okay, so 1. Let me put this down so y'all can see. I don't know if that's better or not, or it looks like I have a giant forehead, whatever. We'll roll with it. Okay. So 1 is the Star. So Sophia, you had a dream about something that you're hoping and wishing for, that you've wanted and that you want to come true. Okay. 2, immediately to a little bit lower to the left, the meaning. What was the personal meaning of your dream? So Spirit, connect me to Sophia the Virgo's meaning of her dream. Ten of Swords. So 10 of Swords in relation to in a magical school and having a disagreement with another student, and then the teacher took me away. She took me to a spa where I got a pedicure by plants and birds and squirrels. Okay. So when you have the meaning of your dream, I think that makes a lot of sense, because, right, so maybe, you know, you have a lot of stress going on in your life. This is kind of like what I'm getting from this with the 10 of Swords here, right? And it's saying that your hopes and dreams are like to, you know, it could be literally to go to a spa, but I think more figuratively, it's saying that, you know, you need to relax, which hi, welcome. Put your name and sign below. Okay, so the next one to the right of the star in the center, so right over here, is the guide. So the message from your spirit guide that was delivered via your dream. What, buddy? It's coming. Let me scoop this up. I know you're really hungry, but I just gave you a bowl of cereal. Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Okay.
Can I say hi?
No, right now. Okay. So, Sophia, we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. So let's start back kind of at the beginning. So your hopes and dreams are to relax because, you know, whatever you're going through right now feels very stressful for you. Was that glass?
No, he broke my toy.
Oh, okay. Sorry. We smashed a glass yesterday. We can talk about that later. I have a funny story to tell. Okay, so 10 of Swords. Sophia's stressed. Shh.
No, that's really
And then 10 of Cups in reverse for the guide. So it's telling you that whatever it is that you're doing right now, if you're stressed about a job, if you're stressed about a relationship, whatever it is, it's something that's not making you happy anyway. It's not like what you're, you know, you might be like working a job that you don't like. Like my day job is one of those things, and I hope my boss doesn't see this. But, hi, welcome. Put your name and your sign if you're new. Okay. So, Sophia, does that make sense to you so far? So this is just like a basic to go through, and then we're going to go back and do like a little bit of a deeper dive. Okay. So for the mind, what energies, messages, and themes are at play from your subconscious mind? Virgo. What's your name? Okay. So 4. And it's going to end up looking like a pyramid. So for those that just joined, we're here. We're at 4. So we did 1, 2, 3, and now we're at 4. Amy the Virgo, welcome. Okay. Queen of Swords. Okay. So our pizza's here. Just 1 second. Yeah, I feel you on that. Okay, can you open the door, please?
Yeah. There's someone coming, but I can't.
Okay, just a second. Sorry. Okay, not done. Here, stop. It's right there. Go get it. Grab this thing. Go get it. Hi. So sorry. He's probably needs help. Hold on 1 second. Okay, come on, buddy. Come on. I'm gonna close the door. Okay, put it up on the table. Thank you.
I'm really hungry.
Okay, get your own pizza.
Damn it.
Okay, don't curse, please, on my video. Hi, I'm really sorry about that. This is, yeah. Okay, so, I'm sorry, Sophia, we were on you. All right, the mind. What energies, messages, themes are at play from your subconscious mind? Queen of Swords. The kiddo does need help all the time. So Queen of Swords. So what that tells me is that, you know, you're a little bit guarded right now. And, you know, because you're so stressed out and there's a lot going on, you are like a little bit like stressed out on a regular basis. And it has you like coming across as if like you're cold, either to other people or even like to yourself. So 5 right here in the center, the message.
No. Get out.
Carter James, if you don't stop yelling, you're going to go to your room for the rest of the video. And like I usually say, if people are going to yell at me about telling my kid to go to his room, they can mind their own damn business. Let's roll. All right, message the dream is telling you, or the lesson that it's helping you learn. To get out of your head and not stress about everything. You know, I get the vibe, Sophia, that you might be like a perfectionist and maybe you're not, you know, if this is about work, you know, it's not, it could be school work, whatever that means to you. It's like to get out of your head, like you're very much like overthinking things and there's like a lot of internal conflict happening. And that's really because you just need to like chill or like bang it out. Eliza, am I right? You just need to go like do something nice for yourself. And maybe that is a spa day, literally, or maybe, you know, whatever that looks like for you as like a self-care type situation. Yeah, Queen of Swords, like check that chick out. She's gonna like chop somebody. So finally we have the call. What is your call to action? What are you supposed to do about your stress? You know, and a lot of times, like if you are an intuitive person, and Virgos can be, you know, I mean, not as much as water signs, but really depends on kind of what's in your chart. It could also, yeah, that's right. Divorces are the worst. I'm so sorry. Been there. Okay. So what's your call to action? It says, you know, with the 4 of Swords in reverse, like, do you have someone you can talk to about it? Like even like a therapist, like when my ex left, I went to a therapist for a while and like it helped a lot. And it even just might be somebody that's like totally unbiased to just say like, this is how I feel betrayed. I feel like this is the worst. I feel like I don't know why this happened. You know, it's saying just kind of like talk about it if you're ready to do so. Okay. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to, we'll pull some oracle cards for you. So this is the spread and the picture. Like I said, I can't draw, not one of my talents. Yeah, and you know, there's nothing wrong with needing a therapist. Like I've been to, you know, first when like my son's dad and I didn't work out. And then, you know, when my ex left like about 1.5 years ago, you know, I went to therapy for a long time and it really, it was like, even if I came to talk about like stupid stuff, like, oh, this guy at work is hot and, you know, he might be into me, but I don't feel like I'm ready to move on, or like whatever stupid crap it was like, I just felt like I could just say whatever I needed. And that's what helped me at that moment. All right. So tell us about Sophia. Yeah, luck is on your side, so things are looking up for you. So hang in there. It's time to take action. Okay, so that may be like go get yourself a therapist, or sometimes it's somebody's Carter. And take time to breathe out. Yeah. You gotta like chill a little bit. One second, I gotta get the garlic nuts.
Just go out to put on.
Okay. Hey, look at me. Stop yelling. Comprende?
Comprende.
Thank you. Okay. So what advice, and I don't usually do this, but you guys can do whatever you want with this spread, but I'm just gonna help Sophia out tonight. This is Moonology. And then these are, I cannot remember the name of these, but it's in my closet, so let me go look. One second. And I use them all the time, so. And don't look at my pajamas. Okay, Messages from the Guides by James Van Praagh. 2 A's, lots of ah. There you go. All right. Yeah, I know. It's freaking garlic knots. Okay. So, all right. So what's spiritual? I like your pajamas. These are actually, so there's like 15,000 people that work at my company, and I'm like one of 20 people that have these. And this is a chill space. If you guys were in my house right now, you would be here in your pajamas or yoga pants or whatever, because that's what kind of environment we foster here. So tell me about Sophia and what she needs to do. Trust your intuition, Sophia. If you need to move on or you need to go bang it out, like do that. If you feel like you really need a rest, I don't know if you have kids or not, but you might need a rest if you have kids. If not, you probably still need a rest from a divorce. But trust your intuition. Your body's going to tell you, and it's going to know like what's going to work for you. Give without expectation. You know, sometimes after... Okay, that one wants to come out, and learn from your mistakes. I think you will know what that means more than us. Feel free to share if you would like. This is a amazing community of lovely, lovely people. And we do this every Tuesday. So give without expectation. Okay, so maybe you feel like because of your divorce, just in moments, you know, because we all need healing from those situations. It may take a long time. Mine took about 1.5 years. And wine too. Nice, Amanda. It's saying that like one thing that we talk about from a healing perspective a lot, and I always talk about this in my readings on YouTube, is that give to people that can't give anything back to you, and then like you'll start to receive, you know, universal blessings. Okay. 2 big questions. Should I get a career job? I own my own business, but have been debating getting back into a corporate. Oh God. I'm going to ask that one because my personal opinion is run for your life. But if it makes you feel better. That's my personal opinion. That's not yours. Okay, let's take a look at that. And then we'll roll into...
Bella!
Oh, he brought me pizza. Bella! That's so nice. He's 6 for all of those newbies. Hey. Hey!
Go!
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so let's take a look at that. Should Sophia... get a corporate job?
Make sure he doesn't get into my pizza.
Get down. No, it says that your company is gonna do just fine. I know he is, Eliza. He's making a lot of noise today, however.
Put the top back on.
Okay, just put it on. You don't have to put the top back on. So yesterday, just kind of a funny story before, I'm going to go into the oracles with each piece. Carter James, I've said it like 100 times.
No.
I was listening to a tarot reading last night, and it was, Spirit Soul Sense or something. And I like don't love, I know like every time I talk about someone, I'm like, I don't love their readings, but I actually don't love her readings. But I would listen to the first like 3 minutes of it, and it was like, I just feel like noise around you. There's so much noise. And then all of a sudden, like, there was like this glass smashing like in my living room. And I was like, what the F? And I went in there, and little monster over here smashed like a giant glass, and I had to clean it up. So it just was like, you know, we talk, Eliza, a lot about like it being loud in my house. It's always loud in my house, which is fine, because I'm sure I'll miss it when it's not loud. I was living... Okay, so I'm trying to find peace by helping others. Yeah. Okay. And it says, you know, that last oracle card said learn from your mistakes. So, you know, maybe that was your lesson to learn, was to give more to others and give without the expectation that they'll give something back to you. So that's very specific, but it makes sense for you. And it's totally fine to, you know, have selfish moments in your life and then learn from that. Trust me, I used to like be a different person. So, okay. Eliza, you're up. Okay, so we're gonna do, just to show everyone, the dream interpretation with oracle cards for Eliza. So we're gonna start with just oracles, and then we're gonna roll into like a 1 card. Yeah, you are, you know, I think it happens. And then people just grow, and there's really nothing like giving to people without, you know, getting anything back, or giving to people that can't give you anything in return. So like maybe it's go to a soup kitchen. I don't know if now's a good time. I don't know where you live, but in Florida, we just like pretend that this is not a thing, this coronavirus thing. So no one wears masks in my town or anything, other than like at the grocery store. So like I used to just do a bunch of charity work and things like that before this, and it's like my favorite thing to do. So we talk about that a lot. Okay, can you put it up, honey? I'm not eating right now. Please? Please. Thank you. Up away from Bella. Up away from Bella. Thank you.
Just so you know, Leah's gonna slide under the chairs.
Okay.
So I suggest you put it back there.
I suggest, I don't feel like making a smart comment right now, so we're gonna do something else. All right. Eliza, let's do this. Do you know what oracle cards you want? Maybe these?
Yeah, no.
Let's do these. These are the new ones. The dream oracle ones. I don't know if you guys can see him, but he's like all up in this space over here. Sit down, Bubba. Okay, so let's go. All right, the reason for Eliza's dream about her ex-boyfriend. Dog, be your own best friend. Accurate. Love yourself first, my dear. And you are just fine on your own. You don't need him. Even if we want him. Okay, so the meaning. What was the personal meaning of your dream about Dan the Man? You guys don't know about Dan the Man, but you will soon. If you're new here. Amanda knows. All right, flower. Pluck the weeds and plant the seeds of your most magnificent expression. Okay, so that's something that we talked about a lot, you know, like get rid of everything in your life that doesn't serve you and start planting new job routes or DoorDash, whatever it is that we talked about, you know? Okay, so the guide, message from your spirit guide that was delivered via your dream. Falling. Drop into the deep end of your soul. I think it's really like enjoying kind of like being by yourself and not like just because you don't have that person. Sometimes I like give you guys advice and I'm like, I would hate it if somebody said that to me. You feel me on that? I know you do. All right, the mind. What energies, messages, and themes are at play from your subconscious mind? Okay, so we went 1 to the left, 2, 3, and then we go a little bit farther left and lower for 4 for subconscious mind messages. Pursue your true wealth. That could be emotional wealth, that could be, you know, financial wealth, whatever it is that means to you. It's what you feel like makes your life worth living. Okay, then we have the message. The message your dream is telling you, or the lesson that you need to learn, or you're being the message. Okay, wow, retrograde is shit. The message your dream is helping you learn. It does make sense, Eliza, right? Elevator, rise above. Yep. Upgrade your mental software. This one's rude, but it is what it is. So if things fly out, you can drop it below, or you can, you know, put it back in, or put it in the next spot. You know, it's really up to you, however you want to deal with like jumping cards. Some people only pull jumping cards. I didn't until recently have a lot of jumping cards, and now it seems like I do. And I use them every time, unless it's like, I don't know, like 50 or something, or, you know, more than 5. Okay. And then the call. So what is your call to action? Reveal your secret power. So, you know, from like a big picture perspective, Eliza, it's like, it's almost as if like you don't know really what your life purpose is just yet. And you have this time alone to sort of like figure that out. Like sometimes even when we have, you know, either, you know, soulmate or twin flame relationships, you come apart so that you can become the best versions of yourself to come back together. And we know that like you're going through a lot and we know that he's going through a lot. And, you know, instead of maybe taking that out on each other, it's like saying like, okay, just like do your own thing for now and like trust the universe that it'll come back if it's meant to be. This is Carter for those people that are new. Okay, so let's clarify the reason, which is be your own best friends. Let's clarify that. Six of Cups. It's saying, you know, go back to kind of like your childhood and, you know, what made you happy then? And do that with yourself. I'm really sorry that he's like chewing, like mowing pizza in the background with his missing front teeth. Okay, so the meaning, okay, so let's clarify. Pluck the weeds and plant the seeds of your most magnificent expression. Strength. Develop strength. It takes strength. I'm gonna add one more to that, but you know, it's gonna take strength to let go of the things that don't serve you in order to become your best self. Seven of Cups. You have all these options because you are beautiful and brilliant and amazing. I might be biased, but I don't think so. Okay. The guide. Message delivered via your spirit guide. Drop into the deep end of your soul. Let's clarify that. Page of Pentacles. It's like if you're willing to just sit with yourself for a long period of time, you're going to see offers come towards you, but also like you're going to become more grounded and abundant emotionally, but also I think financially. Like there's a lot of pentacles here. So maybe you will do that DoorDash thing, or what's it called? It's like Uber Eats or something in the UK. Okay. So the mind, what messages from your subconscious mind? Pursue your true wealth. What does that mean? King of Wands, take some sort of action. Have a good night, Amy. Okay. So make sure when you, it's saying pursue your true wealth, don't take action towards things that you know are going to make you unhappy, because that's just going to cause like an even further tower moment for you. Okay. So the message being delivered via your dream. Stop yelling.
God dang it.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Really.
Rock.
Okay. Excuse me.
Rock. Wait, you're gonna die.
What does she eat?
I don't know. She wouldn't drop it.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Put them in their crates, please. Okay. So for the message, it's trying to tell you, so we have rise above and upgrade your mental software. Tell me about that. Yeah, like love yourself and realize that like any person in your life, any you know, man is lucky to be with you. You are the prize, not them.
Go. Home.
And when you realize
Go
that,
home.
you get abundance on all fronts with the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so finally we have the call. So what's your call to action? And we had
Monster.
reveal your secret power. I'm so sorry about this.
Get over
Okay.
here.
I'm not going to let everyone see me yell at him. Your secret power is that you have the ability and intelligence and beauty and everything you need to get anything you want in life. So don't settle for less than you deserve. And even if you feel like you're alone, you're really never alone because you have the universe behind you. So get out of your head, bitch. All right, let's roll. So tell me about Eliza. Sun cards. Yeah, it's very strong. It wants you to really focus on yourself, and I think we've been, you know, kind of talking about that, but it's like, it's very clear here. Okay. Okay, adjustments are required. You know, had been with, get down
What?
now and go eat your food.
What?
You know, you had been with Dan the man, you know, for a year and a half or whatever, and so now you're adjusting to being like back by yourself again, but that's not a problem. Your hard work is paying off. The time that you're spending by yourself, sitting in yourself, is really working. Okay, and expect powerful change. So it's like, I wish you could see this, Eliza, because all I see here is like financial abundance and, you know, emotional abundance and just loving yourself and all this stuff. And it's saying like, just focus on that and you're going to be great. I mean, you're already great, I think, but hi from Colombia. Welcome. Okay. All right. So what advice does Eliza have for the situation moving forward? Follow the golden rule. Treat others as you would like to be treated. So put out good vibes and good vibes will come back to you. Okay. Abundance is your right. You have everything you need to be abundant in every aspect of your life. So act like it and treat yourself as if you are abundant. And that requires manifesting abundance and acting like you already have it. So maybe, you know, you're not dating Dan the man, but you could be dating someone hotter than Dan the man. So think about that.
No.
And release toxic relationships. And for you, I don't think, you know, that relationship is toxic. I think it's, you know, toxic behaviors as a result of like inner child things, which we all have, and we've talked about that before. Not to like lay your shit bare in front of everyone tonight, but love is your energy. Okay. So that was Eliza. And any questions on the oracle cards? So you can do it in different ways. You know, you can start it with the oracle cards. You could start it with really any kind. I use the dream oracle. You could do it with moonology. You could do it with black moon astrology, like really anything that you want if you're interested in sort of like getting deeper into it. Hey! 1 second. Stop! Can you guys look at this dog? Seriously. Are you kidding me?
I didn't like it.
Did you guys see that?
Well, my pizza's ruined.
No, just cut it in half and eat the other half.
It's ruined.
Oh my gosh, I can't even like believe that. He wanted that pizza so bad.
You want pizza? You have to go for me first.
I feel like people are gonna be like, hey, have you seen that tarot bitch with that crazy ass child and dog? All right. So, any questions there before we move on to the Mercury Retrograde pre-shadow readings for each sign? Look at me. Please go take a piece and go to your room now.
I threw it out. It's
Okay,
ruined.
then get another piece and go to your room.
Bella! Now you're in trouble.
He was like, this is the best part of my day. I know, I'm so sorry. I don't know how many times I apologize, like per reading, but it's a lot for sure. For just, hey! Did you see that though? He had like this like death grip on that piece of pizza. I know. I thrive in chaos. That's my military background. Okay, we're rolling, we're moving. We are Capricorn. Okay. What do I want to do? All right. All right, we'll do, no, let's use the new ones. Do you want to do like, you guys tell me, you want to do these like random archetype ones again? I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to read that. Never mind. All right, let's do these. I can't believe this child. He's like, let me see how much noise I can make and just, hi, welcome. Okay, we're starting with Capricorn and we're doing Mercury retrograde pre-shadow. Oh, you want those? Okay. All right, cool. So for those of you that... Hey!
Out of that trash.
All right, can you just... You're going to see my pajamas again. 1 second. Understand me? And we're back. Okay. All right. So tell me about Capricorn pre-shadow period for this coming up Mercury retrograde on January 30th. The desert. We're gonna do like a quick scan this time. So it's saying the desert leaves us disoriented, desperate for direction, grasping for meaning, longing for solid ground. Accurate, right? So it feels lonely and quiet to you at this, or for Capricorns at this time. But it wants you to know that you are in that sort of quiet period for a reason. And we sort of like touched on that a little bit because Eliza's a Capricorn, for those of you that are new here. Okay, so what else do we have for Capricorn? That was very accurate. That first sentence was intense. Okay. Okay, so first house, the body. It's saying like listen to your body. And here's a deck missing. Huh. Okay. Whatever. Tell me about Capricorn. Key, seek no further. Your aha moment is at hand. So, thank you, sweetheart. My kid moved it. Okay.
I put it over here.
We're gonna do good readings today, because okay, you need to be quiet now.
I put it over here because I needed space for food.
Okay. And the earth. So we have the body, the earth. Seek no further. Your aha moment is at hand, and then we have desert. So what that tells me is that like it's telling you to really, really connect with your body and how you're feeling at this time. And you know, when you're able to really like silence out any or take out any noise in your life and just sit with yourself, which we said already, you know, in your reading, you're going to become a lot more grounded. I don't want that deck, I want this one. And you're going to see kind of like where you need to go from there. And be very open, you know, to sometimes if we're not silent, we can't hear the messages that the universe is sending us and telling us what direction we need to go in for our divine path. Yeah, so like judgment. So we have judgment, 6 of Swords, and 5 of Wands. So what that tells me is like in your situation, you know, your Dan the man situation, it's like, or not just Eliza, or this could be anyone's loved one, just so you know. It's saying that like you are going to get what you are due, but you know, but you have to like move on and change your perspective first. And then you're going to come out, when you come out of conflict with yourself, you're going to come out of conflict with that person. That's pretty. I like that. Okay. All right. So Aquarius. Yeah, I know. I like can't talk today, so and no one's computers at my office is working for like whatever reason today, so it was weird. Okay, so Aquarius. The Shaman. That's a new one. Okay. What do we have here? This one? Okay. So tell me about Aquarius. Healing. Tell me about Aquarius. Pluck the weeds and plant the seeds of your most magnificent expression. So getting rid of things that don't serve you to start over, and that's healing. It's literally healing. Okay. I don't want that one. I wanted this one. Okay. What else do we have for Aquarius? Surrender. Yeah. So Aquarius appears to be going through a little bit of a tough time, as I think a lot of us are at this moment right now. And they have some healing they need to do. Let's take a look at the Shaman real quick before I clarify that. The Shaman 3 archetypal ingredients constitute the shaman, and all must be present in order to reveal its magic. First, the shaman is activated by long-standing and diligent study, the mentor. Second, its orientation is generously and accurately aimed toward the healing of self. So we had healing pop up, right? And the third, in the culture, hold on, named the other in the culture. Okay. And third, the shaman has a knack for finding doorways to the other world, allowing psychic visions and old magic to leak into this world. The shaman's a master who bridges the everyday and the sacred, revealing potent power needed desperately in our time. I like that. Okay. So, oh, you're going? All right, bye, Amanda. Okay. So, we have someone that goes through healing, and what the shaman says is that, like, with light, there's always darkness, and so that has to be healed and removed. And that requires a certain level of surrender. What else do you have? Let's clarify that. Yeah, surrender. Get out of your head. Stop overthinking everything. Say what you need to say. Get rid of, with the 10 of Cups in reverse, get rid of those things that are not meant for you. So that was Aquarius. Pisces, my fave. Okay, Pisces. The Hunter. Okay. Those are last. We'll do these. Okay, tell me about Pisces. Life's North Node, life's purpose. I had a funny thing to say and decided not to say it today. Okay. Tell me about Pisces. Ocean, go with the flow and flow with the glow. All right. What else? Hi, welcome. Dark Night of the Soul. All right, so I think we got this for Pisces last week too. Dark Night of the Soul. All right, let's look at the Hunter real quick. Okay, or 9, because apparently I can't read today for whatever reason. Okay, the Hunter, what? Okay, all right, then stop interrupting me. The Seeker, the Pursuer, the Predator. The Hunter hunts. They're on a precise mission with an aim. To return home empty-handed would be to fail, which is not an option in the Hunter's eye. This archetype will journey far and wide seeking the prize that calls to its heart or stomach. Tales of bravery and feats of strength often result creating a life full of adventure. The hunter is skillful, quick, decisive, and results-oriented. Like the great hunting goddess Artemis, who carries her quiver upon her back, the hunter typically has a weapon of choice. When this card appears, it is critical that you ask 3 questions. What am I hunting? Why am I hunting it? Is the weapon I hold so tightly in my grip truly needed for the task at hand? Okay. So, I think from, we have Dark Night of the Soul here, life's purpose, and to go with the flow. So if you're a Pisces, I feel like you're going through some deep, oh my God, retrograde words. Like just thinking a lot about what your life purpose is, about, are you trying too hard to reach a goal that maybe you don't really want, and just kind of feeling bad about, like, did I get rid of other things in my life that I cared about because of whatever this goal was? And that may be work, that may be, a toxic person. It could be really whatever. Okay, so then we have Knight of Pentacles in reverse, 2 of Swords, and Ace of Swords. It's like the universe is calling Pisces to make a choice about which way they want to move. And they're not changing their mindset. It's like they're very stubborn and like, I just want to go. It's telling them they need to change, and they're not. And that's why they're going through that Dark Night of the Soul, because like when you go on the wrong path for so long and the universe is like, Tower moment, and you don't move your path, Tower moment, you know, move your path, this is what happens. You know, and with that, you know, you have the Ace of Wands. So it's saying in order to have that passionate new beginning with the High Priestess, you need to change your mindset and change your behavior and take some sort of action. And you will know what that action is. Okay. Pisces, Aries. Tell me about Aries. I don't know if it's like the light or whatever, but it's always really hot right here. Which seems weird because my house is cold. Okay. The unseen. Desire. Okay. Of course. Aries slut pants has desire there. Okay. Bet on yourself. No. No, that's my chakra stone. Put it down. Thank you.
I'm trying to fix your garden.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with my garden. And prosperity. So let's look at the unseen. 20, that's not right. 27. Okay, the unseen is just as it sounds. We cannot see it, yet it sees us, watching, waiting, with wisdom both kind and instructive. We feel this presence, sense it, intuit it, and then doubt its existence, though it rallies our attention time and time again. The energy of the unseen may come in many forms: a compelling dream, a sudden insight, a clear voice, a vision or a message from a loved one who has passed to the other side. It's natural to fear these communications as they challenge our perception of what's real. When the card appears, your guides are near, the eternal is present. Yeah. So clairvoyance and things like that, a little bit of like spirituality. So it's saying you're getting messages, Aries, of that you can have whatever it is that you desire if you just believe in yourself. So do that. Yeah, the Fool, Aries card, take a chance. And until you take, oh my gosh. Okay. So I have the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Queen of Cups. We all know my ex is an Aries, right? And I'm a Cancer. So it's saying if you don't take a chance, it won't move in your favor regarding a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Killing it today, Spirit. All right. Aries, Taurus. Eliza, whoa. Okay. Tell me about Taurus. The Shadow. Maybe if I'm lucky, it's like another water sign. Life purpose. Celebrate yourself. And sexuality. Okay. Weird. We'll roll with that. All right, the Shadow. Let's look that one up. I'm going to memorize these eventually, but there's like a million of them, so. 2 X's and then an 8. So 28. That doesn't sound good.
That was my bay.
Okay.
It was not any black.
Okay.
My bay exploded in the shadow
Right.
in pieces.
The Shadow. Although every card in the archetypes deck has a shadow potential, this card asks us to delve into the qualities of the shadow itself. We often think that the shadow can be purified, illuminated, and made right through effort and achievement. However, it's typically the case that our lofty pursuit of ascension and perfection is the very source of shadow material itself. By rejecting parts of ourselves and the world, we begin to separate from the whole. Rather than getting to know the qualities and content of our shadow, we busy ourselves with avoiding its presence. This is denial. When this card appears, it's time to take inventory of those things you've been denying. When the mind responds with no, anything but that, you're touching shadow. Find support for this deep inner work and move towards the shadow with patience and compassion. That's deep. Okay. But it's saying that, you know, we have celebrate yourself, right? So it's like a self-love type message. And we all have a purpose in life, right? It's saying that, you know, if your purpose is not what other people think it should be, like, you're perfect exactly the way that you are. And if you're feeling like low about yourself, using sex as, you know, a tool to make yourself feel better is actually just going to further your shadow stuff that you need to work out. We need to talk about Taurus. It looks like Taurus is going through like a period where they're not sure if they want to stay in the relationship that they're in, but they don't want to be single either. So, something to work out. All right, Gemini. We're close to Cancer. Since, Eliza, I think it's only just us. Maybe we'll just like stop at Cancer today. Because I have lots of stuff to do. What about Gemini? We'll like maybe dig a little bit deeper in that. The 1. Okay. Gemini. We're getting like all different circles today. South Node. Life's debts. All right. Rise above. And time. Okay. So the 1:30. Okay, the 1, non-duality, one love. Our ability to experience this archetype firsthand is limited. It comes in brief and potent moments that we are left to savor for a lifetime. The 1 is both the energy that unites all living beings and our capacity to sense this intimate union. This archetype eludes us most of our lives, appearing as a concept in a distant galaxy. Yet when we are in the midst of its power, a solemn reverence falls across the land. We glimpse ourselves in the vastness of all consciousness and are neither small nor large within that field. We are neither important nor unimportant. All duality fades away, and we are left with what is the precious knowing that life is a gift, and we are both the giver and the receiver of this fortune. I like that. So it seems like the lesson that Gemini needs to learn in this time period, you know, pre-shadow or during retrograde, is basically that, you know, everyone is brought into this life to heal things about themselves. And when it feels like you're the only person healing, you have to remember to like rise above those negative thoughts and feelings and give yourself time to do that. Carter, trash, please. Okay, so it's saying, you know,
Leo!
you feel like
Leo!
Gemini, you need to control.
No! No! Don't eat that! Don't eat that! Don't eat the pizza!
Okay. All right. Okay, whatever. Let's move on. Carter, please go to your room now.
I'm not doing anything wrong. He's just so hungry. It's like he's starving.
Okay, he's not starving. We feed him every day. Dramatics over here.
And I can't find my bag.
Okay. Stop yelling immediately. Stop yelling immediately.
Where I can't find it. And now I'm really stressed about both
Okay.
of those things.
You're going to see really stressed if you don't stop yelling. Okay. So, I know, he's nuts. So fat. I got to get rid of that trash too. There's like broken glass in it. He almost ate that last night in the middle of the night because he's fat as hell. He does. I don't know why he does that. I hate it. Okay. So, Cancer. Tell me about Cancer. Pre-shadow. The shapeshifter. Relevant. Okay. Tell me about Cancer. The body. Come home to the residence of your soul resonance. And conflict resolution. Okay, Leo. Second. Hey. God. Okay. All right. Nobody in this house can behave this evening for whatever reason. Okay. The shapeshifter. 15. The shapeshifter, the trickster, the elusive, the formless. The shapeshifter has a love of theater, games, and trickery. Its energy appears as one thing, only to reveal a more complex story below the surface. The shapeshifter is within all of us to some degree. It's the side of ourselves that's slippery, non-committal, and experimental, and longs to dismiss the rules. We need its energy to adapt to the ever-changing landscape of our existence. When the shapeshifter card appears, it's more important to imagine you're looking at life through a kaleidoscope rather than a single focus lens. At any moment, the scene may shift, revealing a more enchanting vision than you imagined. Be wary, though, as the allure of the kaleidoscope can leave you exhausted and yearning for solid ground. Dancing long-term with the shapeshifter requires a central pillar of integrity that links us back to our center. Yeah. When light, vibrant, adaptive, humorous. When dark, charlatan, people-pleasing, trickery.
No.
So basically, our Cancers are wearing a mask or dealing with somebody that's wearing a mask. The body, you know, as a Cancer, basically it's saying that, like, our body is telling us that we need to listen and take care of ourselves and maybe potentially solve a conflict that has been going on for a little while. So, let's clarify. Okay, so Knight of Cups. Somebody loves somebody, the Magician, and is manifesting them back. Queen of Wands in reverse, not actually taking any action. Because they're just hermit mode, pouting. Not willing to work on things. They feel alone and sad. And that nothing is ever going to go right for them, which is a very, like, Cancerian type mood. You know what I mean? It's moody. All right, we'll pull 3 outcomes. Well, let's do this. What action will Cancer take during this retrograde? It's crazy. They will sit in hermit mode, not work on anything, walk away from things. While simultaneously imagining being with their ideal person, moving forward with them in love, and unbreaking their heart that is broken basically because of them. Now, I feel like this is your person, but this is not me, so this is my person, I think. So tell me about Cancer's person and how they're feeling. Knight of Wands, like either taking action or like slutting it up. I don't think that's you. So, taking action. Indecisive on doing so, feeling like they need to say something, not actually saying anything, and pouting in their head. Yeah, we're like vice versa on this one. Okay, sure, what's your question? I'll answer that, and then I will close out and go to work for the next 5 hours. Let me just, where's my lighter? Carter,
Yeah.
where's my lighter?
The blue one?
Yeah. Why do you have that?
Have what?
The lighter.
I don't have it.
Okay. Let me just clear this out for your question.
I really need your help.
What do you need my help with?
I need you to help me find my bag.
Okay.
I think I know where it is. I just can't get it out.
Okay.
And I can't see what it is.
All right. I'm almost done. Okay. So let's do that. We'll use these cards because this is the good, like you versus them. All right. Okay. So how is Dan the man feeling towards Eliza right now? Only you, fixated, attached, hypnotized. Illusions, clouded judgment, unbalanced, skewed. Pride, ego, arrogance, stubborn love. I think that was last week too, right? We talked about pride. I think that was you. Or Sunday. Okay, so I'll clarify that. I was going to do something else and I changed my mind. All right, clarify only you. For Dan the man. The star. Love it. It's perfection. Okay, tell me about illusions. That his mindset doesn't need to change in order to have a new beginning. I know. Pride. Let's look at this. 9 of Pentacles. I'm fine on my own. I can have everything I want without that person. But there's a soul tie. They're thinking about the past. Temperance and the Sun, which is the best card in the deck. All right, tell me about the connection between Dan the man and Eliza. Nourish and shallow. So it is saying basically that he's approaching you in a very like shallow way instead of like not only nourishing himself but nourishing the connection. And you're not willing to give to something that's not giving to you. Carter's like being psycho. I'm so sorry. Okay, so yeah, like what he needs to do right now is kind of reground himself, and he like won't, because he doesn't want to take a look at like the real issues that are underneath why he's behaving the way that he's behaving. Okay, tell me about shallow. Like, it's a shallow thought that he thinks he can have a family if he's unwilling to make a decision and act right, basically. He is, yeah. I'm not working on that. Things will just happen for me. And like they don't, because that's not how things work, and we know this. All right, let's take a look at his action. What action will Dan the man take during retrograde this year? Or the January 3rd. Are we still in January? Yeah. It's been a very long month, even though it's only the 26th. Feels very long. Feels like I want to go back on vacation. He's going to not want this to end, but try to tell himself that you're not the right person for him. Then he'll have a tower moment until he stops being toxic to himself and others. And justice will be served. Meaning that he will come around, but probably not until like mid to end of February, I guess. Okay, how many? Let's take a look at the time frame. When will Dan come around and reach out to Eliza? Because this is changing on like almost a daily basis with him. Like, I know we said 2 days ago that it's going to be, or 3 days. I don't know what day it is. Is it Wednesday, Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. That it would be like, what, 3 days or something? Between like 6 and 9 days, which isn't the end of it. So, yeah, he's like just in denial and unwilling to get over himself. Does he have a lot of air in his chart? Like, he's awfully thinky for a water sign. Leo, don't hump her.
He's still helping her.
It's okay, he's fixed, and so is she. Yeah, he's just like pouting. Like, my life is so hard. I just want to go back to how things were before. Gemini moon, yeah. Back and forth and back and forth. Such a Gemini. Yeah, Patrick's a Gemini. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, he doesn't want this to end, and he's gonna, eventually decide that he's going to work on it, but it has to like come from him. Sometimes like people don't get their crap together until we just like are like, I'm not gonna call you anymore. Okay, let's look at my love life. Tell me about Patrick. 5 of Swords, Gemini, conflict. Imagine that. About Ace of Swords in reverse. Changing their mindset, having a new passionate beginning instead of just stalking me on the internet. Yeah, he does, but that's his lesson to learn. It's gonna take control, give me a love offer. All right, any other questions, ladies? Before I'm out, I have like hours of work to do for work. So, no? Eliza? What are you doing? Don't sit on her. You're going to hurt her back.
Humping her.
Don't hump her.
And why did she hump me?
I don't know. Can you stop saying hump on my live, please?
Huh?
Stop saying hump on my live.
Why?
Okay. So should Eliza contact him? Yeah. It was saying no, though, remember? Like, we were like, I don't know, maybe you should. And, like, the cards were like, don't do it. And we were like, I think you should. Yeah, I mean, he's not going to give you the outcome that you want because it has to come from him. He wants to feel like he's, like, in control. You know? But that is what happened, right? I was like, the cards say no, but probably because he wasn't ready, Spirit knows. Spirit knows our games. So, all right. I'm going to get off here, and you can text me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.